Hello, hello, dear Gemini, and welcome to your love reading for the month of May of 2025. Do make sure to check out your other placements. And these readings are for our patrons, but they are released to the public around the 20th of the month. So, a special thanks to our patrons, first of all. Thank you so much. Thanks to all for supporting this channel, whoever is here. Okay, let's take the Karma Dharma for you, dear Gemini. It is the Taurus season, the May month. This year is, we're getting to a better place, but the first half of the month is a little bit still challenging with two not so easy, I should say, with a full moon. That's not easy in Scorpio, roughly mid-month, around the 12th. But the new moon in Taurus, so the first half of May was a little bit of a challenge with that new moon in Taurus. But Gemini, there's an amazing new moon happening on the 27th for you, and it's a wonderful new moon. So I hope that things start to get much better for everyone collectively, but it feels like a good way to start your birthday. So if you're an early born Gemini, happy birthday. Let me just get the door for Gaia. Yes, Gaia. Hello, baby Gaia. What is the Karma Dharma for Gemini in the month of May, please, Spirit? May 2025. I was going to say 2026. I wonder why. Wow. And you've got Taurus, you've got the Hierophant and Teach. Something to do with commitments or marriage or contracts, right? Or spiritual connection, it could be as well with the Hierophant. Some of you may be dealing with a Taurus, or you've got Taurus planets yourself. Maybe you were in another marriage or commitment where your partner came into your life to teach you particular lessons. But remember, we've got Uranus. We've got Uranus that is transiting through Taurus and coming to finish in Taurus very soon. So there may be things, because Taurus is the sign behind you, dear Gemini. So maybe things have been going on behind the scenes relative to your love life, especially if you're a Gemini rising. And the 12th house could also be a house of endings of an ending of a chapter in your life. The 12th house is also secret love affairs, possibly with foreigners as well. Or someone is coming into your life to teach you a particular lesson. This could also be someone that could end up being a commitment, a committed partnership. Hello, Gaia. Let's do a 9-card spread. Are you comfortable there, sweetheart? You want to say hello to your friends? Hello. Up here. Hello, my beautiful friends. She's got beautiful honey eyes. Let's see what the main energies are in the 9-card spread, the middle of the 9-card spread. We've got the High Priestess. Many times she's the third person, the woman that lurks in the dark, someone who's more spiritual. We've got the Hierophant and the High Priestess, so that we are talking about a spiritual connection, surely. I don't know if it's physical, though. I don't know if it's been physical. So we've got 3 major arcana, and Gaia shows her love through biting. Or sometimes she's saying, Mummy, I'm hungry. You've got plenty of food. She just wants nurturing and loving. So we've got the Hermit. We've got the Death card, Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces. And the Emperor, goodness me. So a mature individual here, dear Gemini. The Emperor could be an Aries, could be a Taurus, could be a Capricorn, could be an Aquarius, could be any sign. But the Emperor is someone who holds the experience in life. They could have their own business as well. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo or Capricorn, more so Virgo. This could be a spouse. She could be a mother. She could be the spouse. Let's see. We've got a King of Cups. Gaia. We've got a King of Cups, which would be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Some of you may be dealing with two different people here. Gaia, I'm going to take you off the table now. I'm going to take you off the table. Okay, Mummy, I need to get off the table. Okay, here we go. Here we go. That's enough bonding with you, sweetheart. And we've got a Nine of Cups in the past leading to the future position. We've got a Four of Cups, and we've got a Knight of Swords. The general energy is the Queen of Cups. Interesting. We've got four people here. We've got a few people here. So if this is not a love triangle, then there's four people involved here. It could be two relationships. Let's see. Let's see, because the Queen of Cups, of course, is very similar to the High Priestess. So the general energy, and we see King and the Queen of Cups facing each other. So let's begin with the Hermit. Of course, the Hermit is someone that's seeing the light, someone that's gone within. He's a 9, so 9s always speak to a culmination, an ending, or someone that's gone more spiritual, someone that's seen the light. They've gone within, because there's some sort of an ending here, possibly with an Emperor, and the Emperor could be, as I said, someone who is a father. They could be a grandfather, they could be a boss, they could be someone who holds a position of power in the world. Well, this is how they're seen, as the Emperor, someone with lots of responsibilities. The Emperor and the Hierophant, to me, have two very similar energies. And here we've got the Queen of Pentacles, someone who's very hardworking, usually multitasking. Queen of Pentacles is the go-to person. She's someone who's very stable, very mother-like, motherly-like as well. Earth is about practical matters. Someone who is very much about their money as well, right? Queen of Pentacles. So we've got earth and water here. We've got earth and water, but we've got three individuals in a line here, as you could see this, as you could see it here. Now, of course, the Emperor and the King of Cups could be the same person, because the High Priestess, she's sitting in between the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups, and because the Emperor and the King of Cups are very close together, this could be another side to the Emperor. So the Emperor holds a cold front. Well, they are more about responsibility, more about keeping the, the ship afloat, heavy responsibilities or reputation. But they could be a softie within, let's say. And the High Priestess, she's usually the other woman. So we do see here that someone is very unhappy in their emotional life and possibly doing things that bring them happiness. It probably has to do, more than likely, it could be both with this Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups, because we can read, from the top, and it's like a story that's playing out. So the King of Cups holds the Ace of Cups. Usually this is someone quite emotionally mature, but the Nine of Cups is after that. Gaia, don't do that. And we've got the Four of Cups here, possibly missed opportunities or someone very unhappy in their emotional life. And with the Knight of Swords here, which could be Aquarius, could be Gemini, could be Libra. More Aquarius I get here, even though it could be talking about just lots of clearing out of the energies. He holds the sword, so therefore he clears things through communication, right? And it could speak to legalities as well. We can also see that the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles are also back to back if we put them in line and instead of the nine card spread. So they're back to back, which to me says that this Emperor did not, did not put his queen up on the pedestal. She's not the Empress, she's the Queen of Pentacles, the minor arcana. So she didn't feel as valued as she should have been. And that could be possibly because there is someone else here with the High Priestess. And yes, this could be a couple because, as I said, the Queen of Pentacles, she's the minor of the Empress. So she's gone within, she's looking for the answers, right? Because maybe there's been a death of, matters pertaining to heart. Even where practical matters are concerned, it's like something hasn't been working out. And that's because of the High Priestess, because someone's also possibly a more, more spiritually inclined, whereas the other is more hands-on and practical. So that could be a detach, of course. That could be a detach when two people are not on the same page. So there is a possibility here also. What I'm getting here is that there may also be some secrets coming out, because we've got Scorpio, we've got a full moon in Scorpio on the 12th. So some information is coming up. Someone's seeing the light, right, relative to someone doing what they desired, what made them feel good. So I'm getting a little bit of infidelity here, because what I get here is that where matters pertaining to their emotions, the Emperor, I see a lot of anger and a lot of things coming out into the light, which can make this Emperor very upset, right? So unless this is some secret that is revealed relative to the Emperor and what they've been up to because of the Death card, which can speak to sexuality, intimacy, and secrets. So it could go either way. Even with the Emperor, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Cups, the High Priestess is the other woman again, and the Emperor has got many opportunities. Usually they hold a position of power. They've got a corporate business, so they deal with a lot of people. This could be a connection where someone's enjoying themselves and doing things for themselves. Now, I don't know if for some of you, of course, the Emperor and the King of Cups are the same person. For some of you, this is two different people, obviously. Could also be saying that if you are the Queen of Pentacles, which is Virgo, and of course Gemini, Virgo does square you, there are many similarities between Virgo and Gemini because you're ruled by Mercury. So if you're turning your back, it's like it's a done deal with this Emperor because you've seen the light, because they've made you go into your cave and become spiritually aware. They've sort of triggered your awakening, and that's also what the Teach card says here to us, that some of you have spiritually connected to another water sign, someone that was more emotionally open, right, and possibly unhappy. Both people were unhappy in their family life, in their home life. No, Gaia. Down you go. So I get a lot of restlessness with you, Gemini, in the month of May. Restless means you could be a little bit anxious because you're going through some teachings, some lessons, some difficult lessons, because the outgoing card is the Knight of Swords. We'll be taking some Lavera Sibilla and see what's going on. Okay, because to me here it's saying where there was no wish fulfillment, there's going to be a death, there's going to be a change, and lots of communication, possible legalities, and a lot of clearing out of the air, a lot of communication. Of course, dear Gemini, you've got Jupiter transiting your sign, and Jupiter is now in new degrees. He's finished his retrograde, he's out of his shadow, his post-shadow. So there's a new story here, there's a new chapter, let's say. Jupiter logically should bring expansion, growth, and abundance, give you the harvest, but Jupiter is a little bit weak in your sign. So there may be a lot of details, a lot of information that's coming at you, and you need to discern, you need to separate, you need to sort of clear the confusion. Times have been very confusing. Let's see what's going on. Let's take a Mirror's Love Oracle. If this is the general energy, it does tell me that you need to trust your intuition, and that there is a possibility of a partnership that's going to be more emotionally balanced for you. Okay, because what I see with the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles, it's more about the practical, the materialistic, whereas where we've got the, of course, Earth and you could have your moon in Virgo, let's say. Earth and water are a good match. This could be just the general energy as well, saying trust your intuition. And this is, we're sort of coming out away from the Pisces season, which has challenged you, surely, astrologically speaking. We do see a couple here. Now, of course, the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups could be the same person. Water and earth does match. What is she sitting on? She's sitting on the Seven of Pentacles. So it's been more about practical matters. Maybe this is a 7-year cycle that's coming to an end. Maybe you've invested in a situation where, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles here, possibly in a connection where you felt alone, or you've been attracting in a partnership. Maybe it was all about timing. 7 years, 9 years, you've been in a connection where there were more practical, more financial themes, more so than emotional and heart connection. So maybe you were business and relationship, a mixture here, which is where possibly not where your heart lies, unless you're dealing with someone where it was very, very important. The financial side of things was very important. They were very traditional, so just followed traditions. They were very conservative and very much about the financial security. Let's see what's going on with the Mirror's Love Oracle for Gemini. True Gem. Spiritual growth. And brunette female. Let's take one more. We've got freedom. Control. So freedom from a controlling relationship. True Gem. Some of you could be in the business of precious stones, precious materials that you use. I do get business very strongly here, but the true gem is also someone that's very spiritually inclined, whereas the control is more about the practical. It's more Capricorn, right? The practical, the security, the financial security. So we've got a brunette female here who's possibly turned very spiritual, looking for freedom, um, trying to move away from a controlling, possibly narcissistic, or just business orientated connection. We've got a young male here. A young male could be someone that loves sports cars, or someone that's very self-centered, possibly dealing with someone that was self-centered, wanting all the riches, more so focusing on precious things, on riches, let's say. Let's see. And we've got dating. Unless some of you have met a younger individual here and you're stuck in a controlling other commitment, this could also be a past love that's returning to your life, possibly when you least expect it. Let's take the romance angels. For Gemini, play spirit, Gemini. I also get Aquarius here with the freedom card. Now this brunette female, she may have light colored eyes. She may be just brunette and she dyes her hair black. You know, the Queen of Pentacles logically would be this brunette female. So I don't know if this is you or if this is the other woman, because there could be some infidelity. The Queen of Cups would be someone that's that has got lighter colored hair, fair hair, blonde hair. Just a moment. Excuse me, I had to open the door for Gaia. Let's see what's coming out for Gemini. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Looks like there is an offer on the table here. Some of you may have given away. You may have given away, because she's holding a wreath and she's offering it to Aphrodite, goddess Aphrodite. So some of you may have sacrificed something that you love, something that is of value, and you've given it away, something that was near and dear to you that you've given away in the name of Aphrodite, which is a gift that you've given away that could be coming back to you. But also stay positive and be positive thinking here. Release your ex. You see that the ex is still blocking the ability to even to be optimistic, and to blocking energetically anyone being able to come in. So the time has come to clear your energy, and that's what I see with the Knight of Swords here. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. If this is not a new love, it could be a love from the past, as we said with the Mirror's Love Oracle here, but a new chapter in love. Finances and career played a major role, and we see that with a Taurus card there as well, the Hierophant. Let's take some of your emotions. Let's look into your psyche, dear Gemini, and then we'll take some Lavera Sibila on the positions here. What's going on for Gemini in the month of May? Gemini, play spirit. Settling. See, staying in a relationship where you could not find happiness. There is the bound, karmically bound by timing, by karma. And there's a sense of emptiness where you've been. But spring is in the air. The spring, I don't know if it's the season or if it's the blooming, if it's romance. Remember the wreath here and the flowers, something to do with an offer here. And of course, some of you could work with flowers, of course. But there's a sense of flirtation here and a bit of happiness. Spring is like a blooming. It's like the potential for a new beginning. And compromise, possibly finding the middle ground. I don't know if this is an old relationship or the relationship you're in, or someone could be returning from your past, where you're finding the middle ground here. Maybe it's been quite some time that someone has been settling in an unhappy situation, more than likely, and there may have not been any communication at all. You may have not heard from them at all. Refocus. It's interesting because the Taurus reading had the refocus in the same position. You may want to check out their reading. Let's take 2 more cards. We've got the guide. Someone's seen the light here. And self-worth. We see a sense of freedom here. There's the freedom, you see. And abandoned, or abandoning a situation that you felt kept you in an unhappy situation. Let's take the Lavera Sibila. There is a possibility that someone's checking you out on social media as well, and they're like they're looking into what's going on in your personal life. So don't be surprised if that happens. If that happens for you very soon. Let's look at the Hermit. Who is the Hermit? We've got the Vecchia Signora, someone thinking to visit. There's a dilemma here. We've got the stanza, and the stanza is things going on behind closed doors, or it's the Ace of Pentacles, and it's the room. The Ace of Pentacles could be that someone's seen the light. They're not in any dilemma anymore. They know what they need to do. The Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity, right, for a new connection, a new beginning. Could be to an old connection. Possibly also someone's looking to see if they come to visit, whether you'll be emotionally open with them. Even when I say emotionally, because they're trying to see what's going on in your personal life. I don't know if you're very social and on social media, but because what they may be finding out is that there is possibly an ending, some sort of an ending or a detach in your life because of the Death card. Let's take that. Yeah, 10 of Cups is like a chapter closing up in your life, right? It's a season of change, especially with the Death card here. Let's look at the Emperor. The Emperor is fantasizing about all the things that are like very magical to them, whether they're physical, whether they're emotional, even if it's connection to someone else, the other woman here. So someone who possibly also could be just work and no action, and just someone who leaves their wishes or their dreams, lets them just be a fantasy and not taking practical steps to manifest them. And we've got the Pensiero. Pensiero is if there is any potential that you're seeing a professional for separation, going into separation, there could be a lot of worry with this Emperor that they may be needing to pay money out, which is not something, it's something that, and you're going to have to split assets, and it's not something that is making them very happy. On another level, if this Emperor is someone that is another side to them, is the King of Cups, they're also thinking whether they're going to take action, move towards you, because they've seen the light now, right? Because we've got like the Hermit here and the Hermit here as well, and here. Someone is seeking guidance here anyway. Nevertheless, the Pensiero is also a professional trying to find the best way to find the compromise to finish possibly something that's pending here. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles. Good news is on the horizon coming in for her, and the Two of Cups. So maybe also connecting with someone that's physically at a distance, because the Two of Cups is an agreement. It's a soulmate connection, right? The news comes from afar, from a soulmate, possibly. Someone with who you were intimate with in the past because of the stanza, right? A secret relationship, possibly while you were in another, still another connection. Why do I have the High Priestess? There will be discoveries. Things that were hidden are going to be coming to light. Let's look at the King of Cups. Now, this is someone that sits behind a desk, wears a uniform, possibly. It could be a doctor, could be someone who uses their mind, someone quite intelligent, or someone that wants to, whatever's going to come to light, it's going to be relative to someone's silly actions. Someone having gone out, had drinks, and did something that they shouldn't have done. Or revelations that will be coming through in the month of May could find someone not being able to stand up. You know what I mean? So someone being very delirious about information that is coming out, right? Secrets being revealed. Let's look at the King of Cups. We've got a Gran Signore, someone who's got a name for themselves in society. He's a VIP. He's usually very generous, can be a little bit egotistical, and they come from long past generations where they're well known in their community, their family, their heritage. So there's a little bit of pride here. Could be a Scorpio, I would say, more than likely. That comes through very much so. Let's see what else. Yeah. The denaro. The safe. Someone who will not open up emotionally unless they are certain that they will not have the door closed on their face, because they've got a reputation to protect. Also, maybe this person had married into an advantageous marriage for the money. That's what the matrimonial, advantageous matrimony, the denaro, the safe, speaks to. Either that, or this person has kept you as someone as the true gem in their heart, because it's the soulmate card as well. Why do we have the Nine of Cups? Yeah, helpful energies that bring a wish forward. I like that. And it's the Virgo energy. Donna de Servizio. This could be a friend in need, is a friend indeed, someone that's helping you out, or the energies are just very helpful for you. As I said, Gemini, the new moon is going to be very helpful. Yeah, there's some gift coming in. This is the woman lover. She's got a helpful friend as well, possibly. There's something coming in. It could be good news. It could be a gift that's coming in, where she's got something very valuable, or she's been valued, and she's very happy about that. Let's see, because she's the sweetheart, right? So it's got to do with love, surely. Let's look at the Four of Cups, and this could be missed opportunities in the past, second chances. We've got the Sacerdote, the Hierophant. So this relationship not being able to take form because of another connection. Of course, we see the Sacerdote with a cape, hiding something under their cape. So secrets within a marriage that need to come out. That will bring change, because we've got the revelations here. We've got Scorpio here, and this is another Scorpio card. Taurus, Scorpio, and we've got a full moon in Scorpio, which won't be such an easy full moon. Let's see. One more. So what you're finding out is that someone is returning, someone is coming back, someone's on a voyage. We've got the Knight in shining armor, possibly coming from a distance as well. Or someone's finding out that there's been infidelity here. So someone looking for love with the Viaggio, even though they were in a marriage. This could also be someone in a marriage and the other person being the third person, stepping into the marriage. And as I said before, maybe there has been infidelity, but there will be lots of revelations here. Let's take this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is the outgoing card. Why do we have that? This could also say that there will be a meeting. This is an opportunity to have a meeting where there will be a lot of revelations relative to someone's other partnership and someone going possibly through a release and a separation. We've got the release your ex here. What is this Knight of Swords? We've got the Menor, Ace of Wands, and the Dottore, the arrogance. Someone having gone through a humbling energy, or will be going through a humbling energy, where there was quite a bit of vanity, or a healing of the heart, because we've got someone offering here. This is this is prospects for let's move in together. I want you to be mine. And this is coming in very, very quickly, but it's coming in after someone has the ability to be free, because we've got strong desires, and we're going to have Venus and Mars both in fire signs. Venus in Aries and Mars in Leo, that work really well for you, Gemini, and they're the lovers. There's no stopping the fire. So let's see. We've got the Giovina Fanciulla. It's like a relationship that's gone through, or that will be going has been going through purification. The Giovina Fanciulla is like, she's the virgin. She's like physically coming together, possibly also for the first time, because someone was ethical, wanted to do the right thing, possibly. We've got the Prigione, Nine of Swords. Someone's been in a prison, in an imprisoning situation here. This is Kronos, this is Saturn. Or this was all about timing, right? There was falsehood. Someone was in a connection where there was falsehood, surely. Possibly also dealing with someone where there was maybe an age difference, because the Prigione, it's like a Saturnian card, and Saturn is the elder. Look, there's been deception, and there's the observer. And I was talking about someone checking you out through the internet. Maybe you've been feeling that you've been having some signs. Someone maybe who abandoned you in the past, possibly. Let's take a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle for Gemini, please, Spirit. I get even Gaia. Gaia has been very stressed with your reading here. She's like been in and out. I get a lot of movement, a lot of changes, a lot of movement and stress-related issues coming up for you. I would say towards the end of the month of May, things should start to take a better path, let's say. The energies will be so much better. So on your birthday, possibly this year and until the coming year, there's a lot of promise, dear Gemini. Let's see what Spirit has for you. We've got here and now, but it's in the reverse. So to me, it's talking about the future. So it's not in the here and now. It's going to be in the future. Let's read the love portion. 32, which equals a 5. 5s do speak to changes. Now, it was in the reverse, so I'm going to read the reverse message. Whenever you find your mind drifting into the past, wondering if things could have or should have been better, or whenever you find yourself longing for the good old days, you leak power. The same is true of looking too far ahead and hoping the future will provide you with certainty. Driven by ambition, you might wander too long in a place with no substance and forget that you are here today. The past and future are illusions. Whenever you leave the present moment, You're disconnecting from your inherent power to manifest your reality with true substance. Neither past nor future can give you what you need. Now is all that counts. Come back from those eternities and be here now. All will be well and miracles will happen as if by magic in the perfect timing of spirit. So the signs are, see, you could see the past and the future. But we also saw the signs here that are pointing to your future, pointing you towards the future with someone that's checking you out through the internet. They have not shown themselves. They're wearing a mask. Maybe this is someone that you had abandoned or they had abandoned you, or they may be abandoning where they were in the past and maybe there is a future for you in the near future, I'm going to say, even though the cards are saying here and now. So remember, it's a general reading. It will not fit everyone. Let's take some thoughts, some love messages. Hopefully we're connecting with your person and not with you. Your messages, your emotions. For some of you, this can be a new love connection as well. But it may be someone that feels like you've known them from the past. That's what I'm getting here. The timing is not right, maybe tomorrow. You will always be in my heart. I can never or will ever forget you. You are so hot. I want you. You drive me crazy. I want you to be happy. I'm here for you always, if you want me to. I miss you just as much as you miss me. Please forget me was a mistake. We are so different and I don't know if this could ever work out. I don't know what to do. I've made a million mistakes. Can you forgive me? I'm coming to meet you. I want to be with you. I can't help myself from falling in love with you every day. And I hate you. That will not be for most of you. This hate card could possibly also be a past connection, a past relationship. Remember that hate is love that hasn't been returned. So it is a very powerful emotion. Sometimes the pain is so strong that love can turn into hate, but I feel that it's usually, it's not long lasting, could be just a fleeting moment. And I had been dreaming about you before I met you. So, my beautiful Gemini friends, lots of messages here. You may have to listen and re-listen. We do have a few aces for new beginnings. I am wishing you well in love. Remember here, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings or a new chapter to a past love. Someone needed to be free from the past, free to know their power and free from being under someone's thumb. I am wishing you love and luck. Luck in love, dear Gemini. I will catch up with you again soon. Much love.